video is presented by EA Game Changers. Any currency used in-game was provided by EA for my use in the game. Thank you, EA. Hello everybody and welcome back to ArsenGirl Gaming. My name is Heather and I am here with a Keeping Up with Cody speed build. Yes, and this is Christmas theme, holiday themed. I decided to take some of the goodies that we've gotten in the event and rebuild the house because the house needed to be rebuilt. I mean, you guys know that. I know that. It's been itching. I tore it down around Halloween or after Halloween, around Thanksgiving time-ish, and decided to rebuild. And then there was just such a time when I wasn't able to do it that I was like, I'll just leave this one room house here. And yeah, you guys know how that played out if you watched any of my older videos. If not, go check them out. You'll see, especially the preview of the holiday event, because I had to make do with this teeny tiny little shack. But that is no more. I now have a gigantic home here for Cody and his family and future generations to come. It is a massive build. It is very similar in design, I believe, to one I've done before, but I just really like this layout, and in my mind, I can kind of see the family like living in it. So that was where I was going when I designed it. And to me, it kind of looks like a bird, but I wanted to do something a little different this time. I wanted to have some like front porches and back porches. And since we don't really have the ability to have porches, I used a trick that I have seen a lot of people do in videos that I have, or in houses that I've toured for past videos. And I use the archways to kind of open up the areas to make these patios. So there's a covered front patio and there's a covered back patio. And I went with kind of a gold, goldish tone for the whole house, exterior wise, window wise, door wise, and I was kind of doing that for the gold for the holiday, to kind of give it that like plush, lush feel. Inside though, you'll see as we get through this, I used a lot of color. I tried to use windows to create an interesting exterior so that when you view it with the walls up, it looks kind of cool. I really love hallways. So I did make 2 hallways here, and they are multifunctional hallways. So like I have a hallway that runs the length of the bedroom wing and a length of the office / other bedroom wing. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But then they kind of flank the main living areas, which would be the kitchen, dining, and family room, so that it's easy to navigate the whole house. You walk in through the front door and then you're right into the porch, or you go through the porch into the front door, then you're right into the family room, and then right through that is the kitchen. I used a lot of archways to keep things open. Tried not to use too many though, because they do limit placement of items on walls. And we're getting a lot of items to go on walls right now and not a lot of good walls to use them on. So yeah, you'll see that I didn't do too much. I kind of played it cool. I did finally use this kitchen. This is the first time I've actually done a build with this kitchen cabinet set. I really love it, and I especially loved how my island came out. I've been wanting to use those little corner pieces. Again, something I see a lot of you do in your builds, so thank you for that inspiration, because I think this island's actually really cool. The only thing I wish we could do is have bar stools come up and sit at the island. Until we do, we just have to make believe that that's how this works. You can see here I was trying to get a chair to work because there's that overhang of the chef's island, but nah, it didn't work. And then I do place a lot of Christmas trees throughout this house because in a couple days, gosh, I'm filming this today, which is Friday the 21st. Christmas is 4 days away for those of you that celebrate. I am one that does celebrate Christmas, so to me it is probably one of my favorite holidays. Definitely one of my favorite holidays to play The Sims in. I love decorating. I will have a speed build of a Christmas house that for The Sims 4, that will be up on my channel here as well. So I'm not sure if I'm posting that before this or this before that, but they'll be posted within a day of each other. So if you want to check that out, you can. Building in The Sims Mobile with a... Okay, guys, are you ready? I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna gently rant, but building in The Sims Mobile with a storage box as full as mine is pure torture. Building this house, the footage took me 4 hours. I had to start and stop a lot, and I don't know if you guys go through this or if you just love doing it, but it's so tedious trying to find the bits and pieces that I want that I lose my inspiration. So I have to step away and then come back and kind of tackle it in little bits and bites, because otherwise I would just give up and we'd have one big square and I'd put in the necessities and call it a day. I really am hoping my Christmas wish for The Sims Mobile is that we will get an update that gives us storage organization of some sort. Something, even just, I don't want much. I really don't. You don't have to get fancy. You don't have to do it the way, you know, Sims Free Play does it. But what I really, really want is at least a grouping of items. So when I come in here, all the lights are grouped together. They don't even have to be in their own categories. Just have them float in there together so I can go to the light section and find the lights. Grouping them in their own little closets would be perfect for me as well. But really, I just want them to kind of group. If it's a holiday, then group all the holiday stuff together. If I get it from an event, do what you do in Create a Sim and group them together. Have a little icon that shows they were a holiday event. Have a little icon that shows that they were a Halloween event. Just something to make this a less tedious process. It feels like a chore, and I love to build and be creative and see what I can come up with, but it is so unfun for me these days that I'm really not doing as much building as I wish I could do. And especially on this save, because I have so much stuff, I have the whole area open. I could get really extremely creative if it didn't wear me out so much. So that's my holiday wish. If you guys have a holiday wish for Sims Mobile, leave it for me in the comments below and start your post with holiday wish so that I can keep them separate. And maybe I'll send them on to the developers on your behalf. So make them thoughtful and share what you wish would change for 2019 in The Sims Mobile, because I'm sure we all have different wants and needs. But the biggest one for me is organization of some sort in the storage, because it's exhausting. But as you can see, things are coming together in the house. Christmas trees are going out. Walls and floors are being decided upon. Again, that's a hard one. And my secondary Christmas wish would be that when I want to go lay floors, I actually could see the walls that I already had in the room so that I can match my flooring to my walls without having to go out of flooring all the way back into walls and then kind of look and see how it goes together and then go back to flooring if I need to change it, because I did a whole bunch of that in this. And yeah, that was the only way I could kind of see the flooring and the walls up together. And then my tertiary, which would be my third, I think that's what that means, third Christmas wish for The Sims Mobile would be that we could have an option to put the walls up or put the walls down. I know it took Sims Free Play a little over 6.5 years to add that. I think that's right, to add that feature. But I hope it doesn't take The Sims Mobile that long, because I work so hard to put the colors together and make an aesthetic that I like. I want to be able to see it. And that is a real challenge in this game. So those are my 3 big wishes for Christmas. If Santa, if you're listening, pass that on for me. But yeah, other than that, I think this is also a really good time to kind of just talk about Sims Mobile in 2018. It launched in March 6th. So we've had what? It's December 6th, so 9 months now of The Sims Mobile being fully launched. And while it has not progressed quite at the speed that I wish it had, I am pleased with a lot of what we've seen this year. We've had our ups and downs, that is for sure. We have some pieces that we may not like as much as other Emily, but you know, all in all, I am ready to ride The Sims Mobile out for 2019, and I'm really excited to see what comes, and I'm hoping that there are lots of changes in store for us that are going to kind of ratchet the game up. I have been playing Sims Free Play since it launched, so it's just celebrating its 7th birthday. And they are a game to keep an eye on. If you haven't played it, or if you played it before and have gone away from it, definitely recommend coming back to it. It's completely different from The Sims Mobile. Like, they're like night and day different games. Free Play is launched on the Sims 3 platform-ish. I mean, it's basically loosely based off of that, where Sims Mobile is based on the Sims 4. So you see a lot of similarities in art, and of course in Sims 4 they use a lot of the art pieces that we have in the Sims. I mean, Sims Mobile uses a lot of art pieces we have in Sims 4. So Sims Free Play, though, 7 years in, just keeps getting better. There was a time when I thought I would not play Sims Free Play again. Of course, that never really happened, because I'm a simmer, so I just go back over and over again. But I would take time off from it. And, you know, thankfully I kept going back, because this year they've launched things like augmented reality. They have a really fun Christmas quest that's been going on. They've just done some really fantastic things. And I guess my whole point in saying that is that there was a time when I didn't know where they were going to go, and they kept going, and it is an amazing game today. I think Sims Mobile is kind of in the same thing. It's like really in its freshman year. I mean, like the pre-launch was like middle school, and launch was freshman year. So 2019 is going to be a real sophomore year for Sims Mobile. And I really think that there is a good likelihood that we're going to see some really cool things come down the pike. At least I really hope so. As a champion of this game, I want to keep being a champion, and I want to keep making sure that I am out there not only sharing the things I love about Sims Mobile, but sharing the things that I don't love so much. Because you guys, that's the only way that the developers know what we're thinking. And you guys are really, really good at feedback. And I do appreciate that when I put a call out for feedback from you guys, that you give it, because I do try to share the takeaway from that with the developers, so that they know and they have a pulse. And there are, of course, they have whole teams that are just monitoring social media and other things to kind of keep their ear to the ground as it is, to see what you guys are saying and to find out what's happening and what's not happening, and what's working and what's not working. So don't ever worry about that. Your voices are being heard. Just remember that things take time to change, things take time to get fixed, and the developers, the team behind Sims Mobile, the game changers, and all of us playing the game want nothing but the best for this game. And that's really all that there is to talk about, in my opinion, is that we all want what's best, and if we keep striving toward what makes this game great, it will be successful. So again, I'm going to make a call out to you guys right now to share your holiday wish list for The Sims Mobile in the comments below, so that I can pass that information on to the team, because you know, we all want to see different things, and I'm really curious to hear what you guys think are the biggest things that need to be changed. Not only that, things that want to be changed, that you want changed, but share things that you want to see in the game in the future. Like, I would love to be able to have more than one home lot. Like, I'd love to build more than one house and use all of these goodies that I have stored away. Like, I'd like to have a Halloween house. I'd love to have an all-year Christmas house. I would love to have a house with a pool. I would love to have, you know, just a playground or a park or things like that, but I don't want to just have them on the one lot, because sometimes I build a house that I really love and I don't want to demolish it. I'd rather just go somewhere else and build another house. So that would be something that I would love to see added to the game, not just fixed in the game. And I'd like to hear what you guys think. Tell me what you guys want. Tell me. And I will commiserate with you guys. So anyway, yeah, so here we go. I'm just making some finishing touches. I know I've rambled through this whole video, and sorry if I'm boring you to death, but I thought this was a really great time to just kind of look back on the year and talk about the things that I wish for the game, and encourage you guys to share the things you wish for the game, and at the same time build a new holiday themed house, which, spoiler alert, will probably stay in my game for a while. So if you're a friend, feel free to come and visit, check it out. I may throw a party, so I don't know. Keep your eyes open for that. Maybe after Christmas I'll have a belated holiday party. And yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the finished product. So, all right, there's the roof up, so you can see the gold tones that I kind of went with, trying to give you that golden feel of the holidays, including these lights in the back. And here's a look at the two back porch areas. One is just a sitting bar area, one's an eating area. I don't have a grill in this game, so no barbecuing is happening, but you can hot tub it up with Santa, and you can play some darts, get on the treadmill, do your treadmill while you're overlooking the beach, or the ocean. So like, what's better than that, right? And then the front, the way into the house is lit with the luminaries, and you walk into this festive Christmas tree, and then there's matching trees on either of the outdoor areas. And of course there's two little benches you can sit on there and just enjoy. And then this is the main festive holiday room. So we've got the fireplace, the big decorated tree, family portraits. I stayed with a black and red theme so that all the other colors would kind of pop. And then this kitchen is green. I was going, you see the theme? Red, green, yeah. So that was kind of my idea behind this, but I threw in some blue to kind of balance it out because it was getting a little bit too green for me. But this is a nice big family kitchen where you can eat in with the family. And then off to this wing, we have 2 bedrooms and a shared bathroom. Here's the pink room. That would be mine, of course, complete with the pink tree, a nice bright blue bathroom. And then this boys / more masculine room with the music and the Christmas tree that is rainbow colored, but with an emphasis on the blue. We've got chess and a bar area out here because this is a party house. And then over here is a studio / office. So I kind of partition the walls off to give the person working at the desk a little quiet while the person recording and doing their audio, video stuff can do it in peace. And then here is a child's room. Now, I know Cody's fam does not have any children at the moment, but I wanted to be prepared for toddler and baby stage should that ever come to be. And I just love the colors of the kids' rooms. We've got some of the heirlooms shown off here. I've got so many, I need about 6 more cases. But yeah, that's it. So you guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched. And of course, I'll see you guys again real soon. Have a great one.